Kretschmar-Schuldorff.
Yeah.
This way, please.
Your registration book and identity card, please. Sit down. When did you arrive in this country?
The 6th of June, 35.
From?
Paris, France. I arrived in France the 15th of January, 34.
From Germany?
Yes.
Why did you leave Germany?
My outlook of life is against the Nazis.
Most refugees left Germany early in 1933 when Hitler came to power.
I had nothing to fear from Hitler. At least I thought so. It took me 8 months to find out I was wrong.
Rather a long time. Don't you think so?
Please, I mean no offense, but you in England took 5 years.
Right. Have you been in England before?
Yes. I was prisoner of war in the last war.
I see you were an officer. When did you leave the army?
In 1920. 8 out of 10 officers had to retire when the German army ceased to exist as a large army, I mean.
You prefer the existence of a large army?
Not anymore. In 20, I chose a new profession. I became a military chemist. I worked for 13 years in a factory in Mannheim.
Are you married?
My wife is dead.
Children?
2. I have no connection with them. They are good Nazis. As far as any Nazi can be called good.
I'm afraid, Mr. Kretschmar-Schuldorff, that doesn't sound very much in your favor.
I've tried to answer correctly.
Personally, I don't doubt your good faith, but I'm here to safeguard my country's interests. You may be an anti-Nazi, you may not. In times like these, one enemy in our midst can do more harm than 10 across the channel. If you were here to work for the enemy, what would you tell me now? Exactly the same, that you were a friend of England and that our enemy was your enemy. I know this is hard on those who are really with us, but it should be their best assurance that this time we mean business. If you are a friend, our precautions are your precautions, and our interests, your interests, because our victory will be your victory. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
If you don't mind, sir.
No, go ahead.
In earlier years, the most important principle of my life used to be never lie, always tell the truth.
Very good principle. I hope you stick to it.
Oh, I have not told a lie, but I also have not told the truth. The refugee soon learns that there's a big difference between the two. The truth about me is that I'm a tired old man who came to this country because he's homesick. Oh, please don't stare at me like that, sir. I'm all right in the head. You know that after the war, we had very bad years in Germany. We got poorer and poorer. Every day, retired officers and school teachers were caught shoplifting. Money lost its value. The price of everything rose, except of human beings. We read in the papers, of course, that the after-war years were bad everywhere, that crime was increasing and that the honest citizens were having a hard job to put the gangsters in jail. Well, I needn't tell you, sir, that in Germany, the gangsters finally succeeded in putting the honest citizens in jail. My wife was English. She would have loved to come back to England, but it seemed to me that I would be letting down my country in its greatest need, and so she stayed at my side. When in summer 33, we found that we had lost our children to the Nazi party, and I was willing to come, she died. None of my sons came to her funeral. Heil Hitler. And then in January 35, I had to go to Berlin on a mission for my firm. Driving up in my car, I lost my way on the outskirts of the city, and suddenly, the landscape seemed so familiar to me. And slowly I recognized the road, the lake, and a nursing home where I spent some weeks recovering. Almost 40 years ago. I stopped the car and sat still, remembering. And you see, in this very nursing home, sir, I met my wife for the first time. And I met an Englishman who became my greatest friend. And I remembered the people at the station in 19, when we prisoners were sent home, cheering us, treating us like friends. The faces of a party of distinguished men round the table who tried their utmost to comfort me when the defeat of my country seemed to me unbearable. And very foolishly, I remembered the English countryside, the gardens, the green lawns, the weedy rivers and the trees she loved so much. And a great desire came over me to come back to my wife's country. And this, sir, is the truth.